G'day folks, and welcome back to another video. A bit late on my video, sorry, we've had lots of rain and stuff. I haven't been able to get out here, and yeah, as you can see, we've had a little bit of growth. I think last time you were here I had just planted everything. This is now, I think we're up to 5 weeks old in planting and growth. So we've got peppers or red capsicums in these Dutch buckets. For you people that don't know, in these buckets are actually lava rock, so I grow everything in rock. These peppers or capsicums are now have capsicums on them, so you can see that they're all starting to get capsicums on them. And you can see the one back there, but another one down there. They're healthy, good. I can't see any root coming through yet, but I'm keeping an eye on it. It was a good idea to change these buckets around so these holes are on the outside, so I can check to make sure no roots are coming down to block up everything. They're healthy. I will be adding a bit of iron to the system because there's a slight hint of deficiency that I need to sort of fix out, but after all this rain, the system has been diluted a fair bit, so that's probably why. Moving on to my sweet potato, which is not in this aquaponic system, but it's growing quite nicely. This will be its second year. I didn't dig it up this year, so it'll be 2 years of growth in there when I do dig it up. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on in there. It's got a little bit of yellowing, but I'm not sure what that is. I don't know too much about sweet potato and leaf colouring to actually know for sure. I've got to look it up. Moving on to my grow beads now. We're going to move right down the end here because we've had a lot of problems. Everything's just gone so wild. I might stand back here and actually give you a look. This is what's happened to my system, and I'm not too sure what to do with it. We've just started summer. This is just all new growth. It's only 5 weeks old, and it's already reached the top to where my shade cloth is supposed to go. So I don't think I'm going to be putting any shade cloth here this year. I might put some down the other end, but not up this end, because these things are just going to keep trellising up. They're growing so big. But we'll start on this little grow bed here, and we've got cherry tomatoes in there. Yeah, it's going to take over the whole bed, as you can see, and yeah, I think I'll be giving tomatoes away to everybody by the looks of it. Yeah, got some ripening up in the centre here, so a few tomatoes coming on to be ripe in the next few days, which will be able to be picked off. There's more. I don't know where you can see them down the back there. There's more down the back. So the season for picking these is now going to start, which is good because I like eating my cherry tomatoes. The mint I'm going to have to chop back. Has gone really, really nuts. Excuse me, one minute, I'll walk over here. So the mint has sort of taken over half the bed. I'll chop that right back and give it away to whoever wants it around the street. Same old thing, lava rock. No dirt at all. I don't use any dirt in my system for you new people watching. It's all lava rock and fish water or fish waste that comes from the fish tanks down the back. This bed here has cherry tomatoes in it. So these are all cherry tomatoes. As you can see, there's only 5 weeks maximum growth, I'd say, and they're already up to there. So, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. Any suggestions, put it down in the comments section, and I shall get back to you. We've got tomatoes I'll probably be picking off today. There's some down here. Nice big red cherry. These are a sweet cherry. So they're a sweet cherry tomato, and wife has tried a couple and she said yes, they're very sweet, which is what I want. But yeah, they're just, let's see if we can walk down the back here. So that's basically what it's looking like down the back. Somewhere in there is my sump that I'll have to get to and clean out. I check these every couple of days to make sure the roots are not clogging up the system. These are all flood and drain, so these containers fill up and then they drain back down again, and it's just a cycle 24/7 filling up and going down. I'm going to put these sump tanks under every one of these to increase my water volume, just to stabilise the system even more. The more water you've got, the more stable your system is. The next bed is also cherry tomatoes. Same thing, it's growing straight up. And I'm probably going to have to get a ladder to actually trellis them and pick them. So yeah, I just can't believe how well everything this season has actually taken off. Now the rain event and it's humid weather, I think it's got a lot to do with what's happened here. But I've never grown or seen tomatoes in a system like this just take off and go crazy. Cucumbers, they're doing the same. As you can see, they're just running everywhere. They're just going wherever they like. I keep trying to trellis them up and stop them, but they just keep running like down the back there. I'm going to have to bring all them forward. There is cucumbers on them now. One down the back here. There's one down there. There is a lot of cucumbers that I've seen. The next grow bed next to it is also cucumbers. Like even the leaves on these things, they just look so healthy and green. Yeah, and last year I was having so much trouble with the cucumbers with iron deficiency, and the deficiencies where this year I'm not getting that deficiency like last year. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, this year's just completely 360 compared to what happened with the system last year. Another cucumber back here. Get all the leaves out of the way, might be able to see. Another cucumber there, another cucumber down there coming on. I think I might have a blocked bit there that I need to sort of check out too. Yep, I'll just dig all this out and show you what happens. So you've got to check these daily. Well, I'm going to have to check them daily now, they're just going so big. All the roots, that actually blocks up your drainage and the water will overflow. So that's draining quite nicely down there now. Like I said, I've got to go through and check all these to see whether they're blocked up or not. I was lucky I just found that one then. Next one is also cucumbers. There's a little bit of downy on these bottom leaves. I think that's got a lot to do with the rain that we've had. Cucumber back there. So another cucumber back there. There is cucumbers everywhere through this bed. Should be another one hanging down there. Cucumber. Same as this bed. These beds are all the same. So you come up through here, you can see cucumbers, cucumber. So yeah, like I said, this is a complete 360 to what happened last year with this system, and it's just looking like a forest all the way through, like just a big forest. And like I said, it's maybe at the most 6 weeks, but I'm thinking 5, around the 5-week mark of growth, just in this bit. You guys who haven't seen the system, this is basically what happens. You use lava rock to fill your beds up. You've got water coming through, and then you have a siphon system down here which siphons, so the water will go up, siphon up that pipe, and then drain. It automatically siphons, and it will siphon all the way back down, and it just does that 24/7. So it just changes the water in the system, and that way what happens is when that cycles up, it fills up all the stones and all the little holes in the stones, and the microorganisms in the stones will turn the fish waste into fertilizer, drains back down and again comes back up, does the same thing. That fertilizer that's in the water now feeds all these plants, and it's just a cycle. It just keeps doing that 24/7. From there we've got my filters that I've put in, 2 filters, and that filters out most of the fish poo into here, and I empty these out once a week. 1 fish tank at the moment with fish in it, and you can see the fish. So there's 60 silver perch and about 20 goldfish in there at the moment going around, and that's what feeds my plants. So the water comes in, drains out this pipe, goes down into the filters, and then once it's gone through the filters, comes out this pipe here, down and back into the sump tank, and it's just a complete cycle of going around. So folks, that's just an update on what's going on in my jungle. There's not much else I can say than we still got a lot of growth to do. See that nice big bundle of tomatoes just there? You see them? Try to get all these leaves out of the way. Nice big bundle of tomatoes. So yeah, this is what I'm dealing with and trying to figure out how to trellis all this, because it's just gone nuts. I think by the look at this, this is the biggest year and the best growth I've ever had in this system, and most healthiest plants I've ever had in this system so far. But any questions, whack them down in the comment section and I shall get back to you. Yep, any suggestions also whack them down in the comment section and I shall get back to you as well. Any help's also appreciated. Yeah, hope everyone is well and good with what's going on in the world, and stay safe. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and bell, and YouTube will let you know when I upload a new video. I will try and get a video out next week. Hopefully the weather will allow me to do it. Hope everyone's having a good day, and I shall catch you next video, folks. Thanks for joining in. Cheers, guys. Catch ya.